We send our eyes and ears millions of miles across the void, listening to the whispers of a silent world. We call it Mars. For centuries, it has been a mirror for our own ambitions, a canvas for our dreams of other worlds. But the more data we receive, the more the red planet reflects something else back at us. A series of questions without answers. The images sent back are not always of barren rock and dust. Sometimes they show us things that shouldn't be there. Things that hint at a story we are only just beginning to decipher. Number 5. The Martian Spoon. In 2015, the Curiosity rover transmitted a seemingly impossible image from the Gale crater. There, resting on the rust-colored soil, was an object with a distinct shape, a handle, a bowl, a perfect arc. It looked, for all intents and purposes, like a spoon. NASA quickly identified it as a ventifact, a rock carved by millennia of wind erosion. This is the logical explanation. But logic struggles to account for its delicate, almost manufactured-looking form. The winds of Mars are powerful, but are they precise enough to sculpt with such intention? The spoon remains a testament to the planet's ability to create forms that mimic our own, leaving us to wonder if it's all just a cosmic coincidence or something more. Number 4. The face on Mars. It is perhaps the most famous anomaly ever photographed in our solar system. In 1976, the Viking 1 orbiter captured an image of the Cydonia region, revealing a massive landform that looked unmistakably like a human face staring out into space. For years, it fueled speculation of a lost Martian civilization. NASA dismissed it as a trick of light and shadow on a simple mesa. Later, higher-resolution images from the Mars Global Surveyor seemed to confirm this, showing a heavily eroded, less face-like structure. But for many, the mystery wasn't solved, it was covered up. They argue the original image is too specific, too symmetrical to be a geological accident. The face may be just a rock, but it has become a permanent feature in our cultural psyche, a symbol of what we long to find in the stars. Number 3. The thigh bone. Among the countless rocks photographed by the Curiosity rover in 2014, one stood out. It was elongated, curved, and appeared to have a joint at one end, bearing an uncanny resemblance to a fossilized femur, or thigh bone. The image went viral, sparking immediate debate. Could this be the first evidence of complex life on Mars? NASA's official statement was clear. It is a rock, shaped by wind or water erosion. Yet the object's biological appearance is difficult to ignore. It forces a profound question. If it is just a rock, what are the odds of it so perfectly mimicking a bone? And if it isn't a rock, then the history of Mars and of life itself is far stranger than we ever imagined. Number 2. The mysterious light. In 2014, the Curiosity rover captured something that baffled even seasoned analysts. A bright, artificial-looking light appeared to be shining upwards from the Martian surface. It was not a lens flare, nor a cosmic ray hitting the sensor, as both were quickly ruled out. The light was distinct, localized, and seemed to emanate from a specific point on the ground. Explanations ranged from the glint of sunlight off a uniquely angled rock to something far more extraordinary. NASA suggested it could be a reflective surface, but the light's intensity and apparent source deep within a crater remain unexplained. The image is a stark reminder that we are merely visitors on a world that still holds its secrets tightly, occasionally revealing them in a flash of unexplained light before plunging back into darkness. Number 1. Methane spikes. Unlike a strange rock or a trick of light, this anomaly is invisible. It's a chemical signature. Several times, both rovers and orbiters have detected sudden, massive plumes of methane gas erupting into the thin Martian atmosphere. On Earth, nearly all methane is produced by living organisms. These Martian spikes appear seasonally, last for a few months, and then vanish without a trace. While non-biological processes like geological activity could be responsible, the cyclical nature of the releases is eerily similar to biological rhythms. It suggests something is happening beneath the surface, something active. We cannot see it. We can only detect its breath, a recurring rhythmic exhalation from the deep, leaving us with the most unsettling question of all. Is something down there, still breathing? The truth is not always found in the answers we receive, but in the questions that remain. Each photograph, each data point from Mars adds another layer to the enigma. These are not just anomalies, they are echoes in an empty canyon, shapes in the static, whispers from a world we thought we knew. We continue to search for life, for water, for a second home. But perhaps what we are truly discovering is the depth of our own ignorance, staring back at us from across the silent, red gulf. The search continues, and the mysteries only deepen.